Good evening and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the London Greens Creator Club in FM 2024. And we are here ready for the next game in the league after winning our first... Oh, fringe player. No. After winning our first game 7-3, absolutely kind of dominating in the first game. 7-3, a lot of goals going in. We're going to see how we fare in another competitive game. Hopefully we can keep the kind of good run going that we gained a lot of good form in the friendlies leading up to the season proper starting, and I'm just hoping that we can kind of keep that pressure going, keep that kind of good run of form going. So here we go. Gonzalez on the ball, scored loads of goals, scored an absolute hatful of goals in the last game. And Wusu cuts inside, plays it long. Odukoye makes it 1-0 after a minute 20, a devastating counter-attack. That's how we play. We play on the counter. You can have the ball. We'll score the goals. That's how it seems to be. Already one assist for Owusu and a goal for Odukoye. And if we score another one in 5 minutes, I will seriously have to consider the division we're playing in. Like, we are playing a little bit too high, a little bit too low, I would actually say. We're playing a little bit too easy. Kasonga plays it forward to Gonzalez. It's headed all the way out to Owusu, back in, and it ends with Greenwich on the ball. Plays it wide. That's a loose pass, and Ryan Hall steals it, runs forward, plays it to Odukoye. It's got to be 2. It is 2. Ryan Hall gets the assist, and we're already 2-0 up in 5 minutes. No, we're not. Sorry, that one's cancelled for offside. All right, fine. All right. Fine. Kodak reserves have scored against Acton Ealing, Whistlers 1-0. And London Europeans have also scored as well against London Rangers reserve. Lots of London teams in this league. You can't really be surprised about that. We're in like the Middlesex London League, basically. So we were in Division 3 of an Essex league, but now we've moved across to a Middlesex league, which is quite interesting. It just must be wherever the relegation and promotion spots were available, I suppose. A little bit of crossover in the system, but it is what it is. I don't mind about it. I'm not really bothered, to be honest. Well stolen from Da Costa, gets it back to Metcalf, up to Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall's gonna run with it by the looks of things. Yeah, keeps going, whips the ball in. Claimed down by the Greenwich players though, and now Deacon on the ball, runs it forward, gives it into Gill. Gill across, but the pass is loose again. They're being a bit loose on their passing. Odukoye is going to get the ball, maybe move forward. No, gives it to Hall. Hall's going to look for another cross, I imagine. He does indeed. Whips it across, and Gonzalez hits the bar. Trying to make it 2-0. Trying to grab his fifth goal in his second game of the season. Bryden Ropes reserves over there have put one in to make it 1-0 against Kensington Dragons reserves. Acton have equalised, making that 1-1 in their game. And kind of rough that Greenwich haven't been able to FC Greenwich haven't been able to even get a shot on target just yet. Not even a shot, let alone a shot on target, actually. Maybe this is their chance. Gill plays it across to Luckford. Luckford loses out to Odukoye, plays it forward. Owusu's in some space, but Gonzalez goes back, and then Moore finds Owusu instead. Good passing. Now he's going to whip that one in. It's a bit too close to the keeper, who takes it well. And it's still 1-0. All right. But the highlight's not done. Da Costa to Hall to Da Costa. Da Costa's out wide, shoots, and just gone wide. It was a long shot. Hillingdon have made it 1-0 in their game against South East, who we obviously beat quite well last time out. We take a look at the league table. Bryden are the only team who are like us, 2 from 2 at the minute. But we're only 1-0 up, We're only 1-0 up, but we are dominating. We're creating chances where Greenwich can't, and they've got the possession, but they're not doing anything with it. It's a bit... I wouldn't say this is domination. If you're at 1-0, it's not really domination, is it? But the fact that they haven't even been able to formulate a chance, and now it's 2-0. Da Costa all the way in to the back post. Owusu nods it home, makes it 2-0. Really, really good play. Really, really good cross in. And we're sitting top of the table as things start, but it's still early days. It's still early doors. So I don't really want to don't really want to jump the gun on anything just yet. It's only 2-0, and it looks like it'll go into half-time now. It will indeed. Let's click through. Very happy. Really, really good stuff. We will make some changes, of course, but we won't make any changes just yet. We'll probably wait until we get to about the 60-minute mark, make a change, then maybe the 70th minute mark, make another change, kind of stuff like that. Hart on the ball, plays it back in. Luckford on the ball. That was a good pass. It's a good goal. Alad Gill, it's a good goal. Yeah, really, that was a good goal. Metcalf's actually got a yellow card, so let's do the sensible thing here and take him off for McCormack. A little bit annoying that we only have 5 subs on the bench. It does feel like you can't really cover too much, but that's why you've got to try and sign versatile players, I suppose. Hillingdon Abbots have made it 2-0. Bessingby Park Rangers have made it 1-0. Brighton Ropes have made it 2-0 in their game as well. So a lot of decisive games. I think all the games are currently actually decisive results. No draws. Hopefully we can join that party. I don't want to drop any points early on. Luckford plays it forward, but that's going to be stolen by Hannah. Well done. Plays it over. Gonzalez is going to chase it. Can't get on the end of it. Blair keeps it in for Greenwich, plays it back, and then they clear it long, and we win it back. Gonzalez into Odakoya. Oh, he's through. He's through. He's off the post. Oh, that should have been a goal. That was a clear-cut chance. That should have been 3-1, and then we should have been kind of looking at putting the game away, you know? Kind of. There we go. We managed to anyway. Winkle scores again, assisted by Gonzalez. And now I do think we can probably make the changes I want to make. Looks like the Costa's feeling a little bit more run down, and let's take off Hall for Shammer as well. Odakoya can play the whole game this time. Play the whole game. If he does grab an assist, then it will be a nice little bonus. But at the moment, there's no real worries. They've had one shot, and yes, it did go in, but 3-1. We really are dominating again. Webb plays it long to Shammer. Shammer's going to look for a pass, surely. Odakoye's through up there. No, holds on to it. Keeps going long. Plays it all the way across. Gonzalez gets on it and hits the bar. Again, we do tend to hit the bar a lot in this game. We really do. Yeah, all games are decisive right now. Bessingby are 2-0 up. London Europeans are 1-0 up. Oh, and as soon as I say that, London Rangers get their response, make it 1-1. We're 3-1 up, 2-0 over here, 3-1 up here, 3-1 up here as well. How does that make the table look? Yeah, it's still just us and Brighton Ropes reserves who are chilling on 2 from 2. You've got Acton and London Rangers reserves. Also undefeated, haven't lost any yet. And then London Europeans are 2 from 2 in draws. So that's quite interesting as well. 3-1. 5 minutes to go, if that. Let's just see out this game. We're going to click it down onto the defensive mentality. There's no point. No worries here. 3-1. Not nearly as dominating as the last game with the 7-3, but if you do well oh, look at that. What is that? 89 and then 90, and Kensington have brought it back. That is crazy. Blown them away. Great stuff. That is crazy. Kensington go 89 minutes, 3-1 down. And they bring it back to steal a draw. And now we are the only team with a 100% record. London Europeans are doing all right. 2 draws from 2. There's no losses just yet. And 4 teams are a win with a draw. So they're obviously undefeated. But yeah, that was a bit of a... But it was still a dominant performance just because they had one shot. And it's kind of like... It's a bit scary. You know, we just fully closed them down, shut them out. They just did not have anything, you know. So you got to be thinking that's a little bit scary. Anyway, let's take a look at the press conference. Let's see what they want to say. You watched your side hit the woodwork a few times, yeah. Yeah, I'm only disappointed with the finish. I'm not really disappointed though. We still won 3-1. Tom Winkle scored, but like he's doing really well. Bad day in front of goal. I mean, he got an assist. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was alright. Obviously, with the man of the match, he's a terrific player. We know that. You battled Adrian Smith and got one over them. What impact has that had on you? No, all good, all good. Were you surprised? Elijah, surprised? What? No, I don't care. I don't care about the other managers. Who cares about that? Who cares about that? They're 11th. Look at that. They're really struggling. Well, it's only 2 games in. Like I said, they're really struggling. It's only 2 games in, but we're starting as we want to carry on. So yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. The under 18s are lost their game, unfortunately. So they're 4 games into their league season. They're 1-1-2. They've got another game coming up, and it looks like we've got a game on the Sunday this week rather than on the Saturday. So we'll have an extra day of rest, which isn't bad. Yeah, so what I'll do, guys, is I will jump off camera and we'll go to the next game, and we'll probably just end up playing the next game unless there's something important that happens there. We're only going to play 2 games in today's episode, and don't forget that I was also thinking about potentially not recording all of the games this year if we do just kind of blast through this division. Like there is every possibility. We are, to be fair, we are a professional team. Like we're playing professional in a league of amateurs and stuff like that. So it's a little bit one-sided in a way. They kind of choosing good stuff here. Like we want to play direct counter attack. We want to be looking at tactics as well. So I don't mind the training being a little bit different every now and then. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. If anything does happen, I'll let you know. Okay, dokes, guys, we're about to go into the game against London Europeans. There's actually a few games on the Saturday. We're playing on the Sunday, so we'll see how the teams fare in their games before we even play. Bessingby got the win. Bryden got the win, so they've jumped us. They've gone above us. If we lose this game, we'll lose our top spot the end of the game week. Greenwich got a win. That'll be a nice bounce back for them. Southeast Athletic also got a win. A nice bounce back for them after a bad start against us. Yeah, we're playing the London Europeans, who are unbeaten, 2 from 2 in terms of draws. So they'll be looking to try and press on from a draw. They want to get a win. We're going to try and press on, try and keep getting wins. You know, we're playing well so far. We've scored 10, conceded 4. So we're looking pretty good at the minute. We did have an injury to Tom Winkle, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to have an effect on the game week because Russell Short's still out, unfortunately. We might have to play a new defender in there with Kasongo. Who have we got who could go in there? Carney could probably go in there, I would say. The under-18s got a draw in their game, a 0-0 draw with a impressive performance from the goalie by the looks of things. They're sitting in 11th in the league, like they're doing okay. There are some teams who are really struggling where we're just doing okay. Not bad over there. 1, 2, and 2 with only a -2 in the goal difference. Like I am going to keep an eye on that with the under-18, see how they're faring. If anyone starts like playing their socks off, then obviously we'll have a look at them and be like, oh, maybe they're ready for the first team. Like there is a chance. Do we want to make any changes? No, okay, so we don't even have to change Winkle, like he's doing okay. Let's give McCormack a start because he's playing on good form. Can we take a look at the average copy of position? No, selection info. Yeah, there we go. So Shammer's playing really, really well, but to be fair, all of the attackers are playing really, really well. So it's kind of hard to justify that swap. We'll let Rowthorne have a start. Bennett, last 5 games. Joe Archer can have a start. Nethercott's played all right. Can I take a look at his career stats? He's only played. Yeah, I thought that was the case. He hasn't played a lot for us, but we grabbed him, we brought him in, and then we didn't actually use him all that much last year. But he's already played once this year. Let's give him a swap out for Archer. There he is. Let's give Dean Hanna a swap out for Carney, because Carney can cover a few more positions. And no need to change any of the top four unless they're feeling it on their like fitness levels. But everyone looks okay at the minute, so there's no need to change anything. McCormack and Rowe thought, yeah, well they would be because they haven't played in 2 weeks. You know, we've only played the first team, let's say. So this is a little bit of a rotation here. McCormack gets a chance. Rowthorne gets a chance. Pick up where we left off. Whoa, 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 whoa. No complacency, please. No complacency. Composed team over. Yeah, I mean, go out and have fun, but do not let any complacency slip into our game. That is not what we want at all. Okay, so as we start a 0-0, we obviously get the draw because we're starting a 0-0, which means we go back top. So even a draw will see us go back top with a good goal difference. We've had the first shot. It was on target, but it clearly wasn't a good chance with only an XG of 0.05. 10 minutes gone, and here's a chance. Here we go. Gonzalez going to whip this one in. Powell gets up. Odukoya back to Metcalf, hits the bar again. We hit the bar too much. Way too much. We hit the bar all the time. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. 15 minutes gone. We've only had 2 shots. Third shot, and now another chance. Gonzalez whips it in off the bar again. Are you off the post that time? Are you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. We're just hitting the post for fun at this point. Gonzalez out to McCormack. McCormack going to cut it into Rowthorne. Kasongo plays it wide. Nice. Yep, this is okay. Maybe inside. Yeah, exactly. That was the pass. DaCosta out wide. Look at that. That's acres. Absolute acres. Whip it across. Oh, good defending. Back to Hall. Back across. Good defending again. McCormack put in another cross. No, into Rowthorne. DaCosta, shoot it. You've got to shoot it. Someone's got to shoot it. There we go. Ryan Hall puts it away. We go 1-0 up. That's really good passing at the end there. I was just like, someone's got to shoot this. There's so much space between the 6-yard and the D of the penalty spot, you know, of the penalty area. Someone had to take a shot there. Gonzalez whips it in again. We're carrying on here. Lots of pressure early on here. Gonzalez across to Kasongo. Maybe shoot it, but you are centre back, so maybe not. McCormack has gone in, lost it there, but DaCosta's going to steal it back. Metcalf inside. No, all the way over the top, straight to the keeper. Okay. Well, I don't mind changing the approach every now and then and kind of going with a long ball over the top every now and then. It's not a bad shout. We don't have to break them down every time. I've actually said, like, we want to be playing quite direct football. Oh, how was that missed? How was that one missed? Okay, another chance here. Another corner. Again, we are dominating, and that one's been cleared. Back to Odukoya, back to Gonzalez, to Metcalf, to Odukoya, to Brink. How was... Winkle scores a lot of goals that, like, I'm surprised. We look at his career stats. He's already scored, like, a few goals. I want to quickly take a look at the goal scorers here. He scored in a friendly, then scored last time out, and now he scored again in this game. So we've got a centre back who knows where to find, or to find the back of the net, how to find the back of the net. And we're not even given any chances here. We're really not. I'm happy playing this current mentality. It's clearly working. They can have the ball. They've got higher levels of possession here, but we're just gonna sit back and play counter. There you go. They've had one shot. It was a .01 on the XG. Like, it's a bit one-sided. It's probably not crazy entertaining, I've got to say, but we're just playing way stronger. Complacent. Webb's getting complacent because he's not having to do anything by the looks of things. Touchline shout. Focus. Hey, focus, buddy. Overwhelmed by the feedback. Well, that's quite funny actually, but whatever. Look at that, McCormack. Without the match sharpness, his fitness level means that he's already kind of feeling it after playing a half. So it probably isn't a bad shout to swap him out for the second half. You know, you've played a half, you've got good match fitness. You've actually got, I was going to say an assist, but it wasn't. It was Odukoye missing another chance. Like, that was quite an open chance. Our XG is 1.6. Feel like it could be a little bit higher. Now, let's go into the dressing room, into the tactics. You might be winning. Don't let that happen. Yeah, don't slip. Don't slip up. A little bit more. Okay, yeah. We'll give it till 50, 55 minutes and we'll see how we're faring on the fitness levels. If we can make some changes, we may as well, just to keep everyone nice and fresh. No need to rush. No need to make someone play for 90 minutes if they just don't need it. Odukoye scores a great goal. That's his 4th goal of the season already. I think we've just got a squad that's too strong for the league because we're able to pay money. But you know, it's also kind of the same team as last year. Like you got like a Songo who was in last year, Webb, Metcalf, Da Costa, McCormack, Owusu, Gonzalez. A lot of it is the same team as last year, and we're just kind of climbing up the leagues. We've clearly got a good team. We've built a good team. We've signed some good players, and it's working for us. That's just gone over. That's not bad. McCormack is getting a bit low, but that's actually fair. That says fair on the energy levels, so no need to change just yet, maybe. That's a penalty. Winkle's been brought down. Gonzalez should probably take it. Gonzalez will take it and try and bag his next goal of the campaign. It's straight at the keeper, but the rebound, and it's wide. That's not great. That's not great. Missed the penalty. Not great. But okay, let's make those changes. Let's bring on Carney. I don't know if Carney's actually played this season yet. Let's also bring on Archer for Hall, and we'll take off Odukoye as well. We'll leave Gonzalez on because he hasn't been able to find the net just yet. Should have had one there with the penalty. Should have made it 4-0 and, you know, put the game not just to bed, but like, you know, like wrapped it up in the duvet, tucked them in, made it well beyond doubt. Yeah. But yeah, we go. Look at that. We're actually getting a few more complacent kind of looks around the place because we're winning quite easily. So Gonzalez this time gets it. There we go. Wusu gets it. And that's Gonzalez's 5th goal of the season. We're only playing our 3rd game. It's a little bit easy right now. 4-0. 4-0, guys. Big stuff. Great start to the season. Continues. Awesome stuff. And still, we're playing on counterattacks. Like, we're letting them have the ball. Like, I can't say it. I can't find any more ways to say it, guys. They can have the ball, and we'll score the goals. That's it. That's all it is. Let me have a sip of tea while I watch the game close out from my Saracens mug. See if we can keep the clean sheet as well. I'd actually appreciate that. That would be quite good if we were able to. Yeah, 83 minutes now. Still getting a bit of complacency around the place. But yeah, calm, good, calm, happy, confident. Gonzalez is confident because they put the ball in the back of the net after missing that penalty. Jeremy runs up the wing here, but loses out to Carney, and Owusu gets it, and we play. That's really well played out. Like, it's so simple, but that's exactly what I want from my players. Like, absolute calm. Oh, that's a bad tackle. That's a bad tackle. Yeah, see you later. Shamma was through. Shamma was about to cause some damage. A bad tackle. Draycott can take a shot. Early shot, well over the bar. Goal kick. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. Gotta think that'll be game over. It is. It's all over. It's a 4-0 win away from home against ultimately the 10 men. Very happy with that result. Got a bit of complacency coming around here, but I think next time out it probably would be a good idea to rotate some players here, try and keep the match sharpness up for all of our players if we possibly can. But we've started the season really, really well. 3 games, 3 wins, a 7-3, a 3-1, and then a 4-0. Like, we're absolutely basically, guys, I think we're too strong for the league. And there's not really much else to say about it. There's not really much else to say about it. And what I'll do is I'll quickly have a proper look at the table when the game has done a little bit of processing, and then yeah, we'll wrap things up. So there's the competition table. There's the table. Okay, so goal difference is at 10. Like, we've conceded 4, but we've scored 14 in 3 games. Like, we are having a bit of fun out here. Look at the team stats: most points 3, most goals, fewest shots against. We're second. We have conceded a little bit more. Most shots for 54. We're well ahead. Most possession. We're not going to be anywhere near that because we don't play possession-based football. We also apparently don't play good pass completion football either. We dribble it. There we go. That's how we dribble it past players, and that's how we do that. We're not very high on the tackles made. Fewest conceded, only 4. Like, we're top of that. We should probably be top of that. Only 1 clean sheet though. We would like a few more of those. I don't really like conceding goals at all. Let's go into the player stats. Gonzalez with 5 goals is top scorer on his onesie. Ayo Odekoye is 4 goals. Most shots, Gonzalez, followed by Odekoye, followed by Winkle, who's had 9 shots from centre back. Like, what is going on there? Owusu's had 2 player of the match performances already. 5 assists as well. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. We won't be anywhere on the passes. Most key passes, Gonzalez. Look at that. He's giving passes as well as scoring goals. Most tackles 1. Probably won't be there. Dribbles made, we should be higher on. But maybe we're splitting them up. Maybe we're really kind of splitting them up. Like, everyone's having their dribbles as they go. Webb on the clean sheet list. Let's try and improve that as well. Okay, into the inbox. A good win. Classy Owusu on form with 2 assists. Yeah, really, really well done. Carney made his debut. That was his debut. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy for the lad. Let's take a look at the career stats. That was the debut. Played some non-competitive games as well. But that was, it's not a bad debut to have, is it? Really? It's not really. Really at all. Career stats graph. 1 appearance. Yeah. That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. I also got player of the day. Lovely stuff. Kodak get the win against the Rangers. That's what training stuff. And that's post-match. We didn't complete many passes, but do you care when you win 4-0? I'm not sure you do. I'm really not sure you do. Awesome. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We are kind of dominating in this league, just a bit like we did last season. But to be fair, last season we did lose a few games. We didn't have it completely easy the whole time, did we? So we look back at last season's results. We did lose a few games. And we're going to the fixtures actually. Well, yeah, there's a draw in there against Manford Way. There's a draw against Old Chums 40ans at the end of things. A loss against Bishop Stortford Swifts and the loss against Takeley. And I think those were the only games where we actually dropped points in the league. But we did drop points, and that's something worth talking about. Like, kind of, as we've gone into this season, we haven't dropped any points yet. We're absolutely dominating. So we'll still kind of see where we stand as we progress, guys. But thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I shall catch you next time.